of us. Huh? I mean, I got it right here.
Okay. It just said that you're streaming. So. On my phone.
Okay, yeah, it's working for you too.
Sounds good. It was on there. You were the only person on there.
Yeah, it should be live. Alright. No, not yet. You have to ready up. Huh? You have to press X.
I do?
Yeah, we both have to ready up. Change your stuff.
What do we do? Well, hold on a second.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Alright, so what do I do now?
Nothing, just ready up. Alright, it was 5 minutes, so go down. You pressed X. You just started it. Okay.
I don't know how to do it. Why did you control me?
I didn't.
Adult.
Everyone, me and my dad, the person that doesn't know how to play Madden, but it's been around since he was a kid.
I know how to play Madden.
No, you don't. Fancy stuff is the same. Had the same thing, or you?
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach.
So,
this is Madden 20.
Yeah, because we're in the wrong stadium, so. Why don't you just hit restart? Oh, because it would go to the thing?
It would just restart the game. It would still say both settings.
It would go to the beginning, let you pick everything. So, little hiccup here.
Hiccup?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Alright, let's get our teams back. Oh, hold on. I need to go that side. There we go.
And get your own side.
Yeah, I found the bills.
There it is. I got mine. All pro. I don't wear ball, man. All I ever do is ball. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon.
Can I please let me have the settings? Okay, yes, I have the settings. Wait, no, you do.
I do.
25 seconds.
5 seconds.
Go to the Colts. You went Colts closed. Closed. There we go. And then go down. Change the time to 1 p.m. Right there.
That's it?
Yeah. Press X.
Everything's right?
Yeah.
Accelerated clock? That was on?
Yeah, just like that. Just like that. Right, press X. Right, there we go.
You ready? Are you ready to lose?
No, are you ready to lose?
I'm never ready to lose, that's why I only win.
Sure, whatever.
Are you still gonna love me at the end of this when I beat you again?
You're not gonna beat me again, I'm gonna win.
Are you still gonna love me?
I don't know, will I?
I don't know, I'm starting to wonder. I'll still love you, but you'll be grounded if you win.
Hey, everybody, it's the
allowed.
coach. And this is Madden 20 on EA.
Coach, thank you. Just a stone's throw from historic Monument Circle in downtown Indianapolis. We are at the beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Buffalo Bills. Stephen Hauschka now about set to get this one started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
Alright, boys, we are going with the lucky Hail Mary.
Of course. And I'm going with the same defense I used.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
You're a cheater.
Why? Does it work? It's cheating?
Yeah.
Now Cousins.
Of course
it started off with an interception.
Tackle him!
Go!
He returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
It's not fair.
Well, an aggressive play call to
Every
start this
time.
game. It
Because that's
backfired,
what I
but
do.
aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
And let's Let's see here. Which way do we want to go with the touchdown? We'll go with that play.
No, you're not getting a touchdown.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And that is
you missed. You missed.
Oh, no way.
Oh, my God.
Brandon looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now
Where you going, boy?
And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to fire one deep, middle of... Got a man, it's caught. 6-yard line. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Hold up, I'm healing.
Isaiah McKenzie, 42 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone.
Yeah, you scored.
And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Hauschka with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown.
I'm winning.
Just be quiet.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
Oh, there it is.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no
Okay,
run back here. This will be a touchback, and it
How am I
comes out
chicken
to
to
the
get I was destroying you
25-yard
last
line.
time that you came back?
Now the Minnesota Vikings coming back out as they
Hail
get the
Mary?
football here. Now, it's been over 4 decades since the Vikings played in the Super Bowl.
Okay, but I can go with a
and
different
you
Hail
don't know
Mary.
if this
I
is going
don't
to be
have
the
to
year
go
that they
with
get
Hail
back. But there has not been a lot of talk about this Minnesota team. A double-digit win season and a lot of good teams in this conference, and I feel like they're a little bit under the radar.
How's that? How's that?
Offense and defense. You got dynamic players on both sides of the football.
I still
We'll
just
see what this Minnesota Vikings team can do down the stretch if they can make a little noise. One thing's for sure, they've been very good at home this season. Well, maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of the game, the good players, things turn out pretty well for them.
Oh, Andy goes all the way. He's going all the way. Come on, go all the way. Yes, let's go.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, let's go.
You turned in at the wrong time. You should have
56 yards. As his guys
Nah. That was way better. I did it in 2
strap in,
he
partner.
copied.
Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side.
No,
A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that.
Listen, okay, I wanna win this time.
Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. To throw, Cousins.
Go.
Yes! That's a victory.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Okay.
So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie
3
it with a
people.
PAT
2 other
here
people
first
just
half.
joined.
Might go for the lead right now.
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also
none of that.
If you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game.
See, my kick was actually accurate. Yours didn't say anything last time.
But then why do I get it up there?
It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. As Buffalo comes back out here, Charles, I just want to give some love to the job that Sean McDermott has done. And, yeah, you got to give the players credit, too, but a double-digit win season. First season of at least 10 wins this year for Buffalo since 1999. And think about McDermott now. He's been to the playoffs 2 or 3 seasons. Since the year 2000, with 7 previous coaches before McDermott, 0 playoff appearances.
And this is a proud franchise, a community that loves their team. And the players carry a lot of pride with them into the future, because I've seen all over social media, former Bills so excited to see how this team is playing, coming out of the woodwork and let the world know, hey, we're all about the Buffalo Bills. You're exactly right. What Sean McDermott has done there in a short amount of time, really, really impressive. And they're also a team that's built to scare the heck out of people in the playoffs. Excellent on defense, a quarterback who can throw it downfield, and Josh Allen.
No, you're not. There's probably so many people.
Wreaks havoc on defense.
And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Got an open man, it's Foster. 23 yards, the final tally.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
On 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
He said
2 straight
should be
shots
playing
on
in
the
Buffalo.
ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
No,
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
3rd and goal. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. His defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. Sort of interesting going with a draw play there. Do you like that call?
I don't, but it would be a lot more powerful coming from me if I'd said it before the play actually happened, if I'd first guessed it. But look, a draw in that situation, heavy risk reward. If he walks in, it looks like a great call, doesn't it?
Yeah, instead brings up a tough 4th down. Brown, the lone receiver left. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Here's Allen to throw.
Of course.
This is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Barely.
Foster there to make the grab. And the Bills will add on to their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Hauschka adds the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again.
Because I like this play. It gets me yards and I get touchdowns.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Cousins to throw it. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
That means you get the ball.
After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. A 1st down throw for Cousins. And that'll wind up incomplete.
The end zone.
Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
If I would have
wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next, and rightly so, because of the number of
I hate when that happens. Nothing. It just does that all the time. I know, but nothing happens. Like, it does that all the time.
Because right now for Baltimore, Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes has gotten together, the defense is playing better, and Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh.
But I didn't.
On a Sunday night.
But I didn't.
Cousins again.
Oh no. Yes, he's going. He's going. He's going. And he's gone.
Touchdown. Vikings. Kyle Rudolph.
Nah.
With his 2nd touchdown here
I
in
don't
this
know.
first half.
I don't know.
As his guys have cut the lead down to 2.
I'm going for 2. I have to.
Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean,
pass.
2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Quick pass, and then
Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. Again, it's Cousins.
What?
And they don't get it. They tried for
That's
the
not
2-point
fair.
conversion there, but
I'm going
unsuccessful.
for 5 attempts. Screw 2-point.
So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions,
No.
and both fail.
Nope.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the
Instead
problem is you're
to,
chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
No, I turned it down so there's no echo. Maybe.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Yeah. No.
Here's the Buffalo.
That means I'm gonna win!
Yay!
Yay!
Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you?
Win.
I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling,
they're
locked in really well.
Well, looks like you're gonna be losing.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now Allen.
Sack him. Yes. Yeah. No, you didn't.
I pushed the button 5 times.
Yeah, because you have to hold it down. You don't push it. You don't have to.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
No, right, here you go.
gotta be plugged in the other side.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted, and you actually saw for it.
No, I knew it was unplugged.
So they're in some hot water now after that sack.
Good.
It's 2nd and 21. Throwing now is Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie.
Ooh.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Now Allen off the bootleg. He's going to fire one deep left sideline.
No.
That's
not fair.
And he
Everyone tiptoes when talking about.
But he's down inside the 20-yard line. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they
fair.
Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now
going.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Allen going to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense, because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Second effort there. He was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Just stop.
Here's Hauschka for the extra point.
No. Give me the right person.
And that makes it a 9-point game.
Want to bet? Want to bet? Want to bet? What'd you say?
That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a Frank Gore touchdown run.
I don't want to say you're leading
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And some time here to focus on Kyle Rudolph. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Cousins now to throw on 1st down.
That is not fair!
It's intercepted.
That is not fair!
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this
I
case,
hate the Bills
that ball is
players,
expected
and your
to be
name's
caught.
Bill, so everyone hates you. Well, yeah, I can see. No, I don't, actually.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Can't let you score, Coach. You scored.
On 1st down, it's Gore.
What are you doing?
And inside the 20 before it's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills 1st down.
Hurry up, then. Rick, you're okay. You take forever.
I'm always waiting on you.
We remind remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando.
You hit me
He'll have
first,
our
so
EA
it's
Sports
just
halftime report.
self-defense.
Gore again
I can.
here on first down.
What is going on?
You see that guy dive over everybody?
Extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Dove over everybody.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3.
Yes, thank you.
Allen over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Frank Gore there, and it's 3rd and short.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone.
He's not running right now, but don't. Why?
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Me stopping you from scoring.
It's not going to stop me.
I got nervous.
Here's Allen.
Sack him. Yes, 4th down.
You
gonna punt it? Please punt it, please. Yes, you can. Can you please just punt it for my sake, please? You stole my ball. At least just punt it for me.
I'm not punting it.
Yes, no, you're punting it.
No, I can't punt from that far.
There's a button that says punt. Don't push me. Don't push me. You're punting right now.
I'm already hit the play. Please.
So off goes Allen, and on comes Steven Hauschka for the Buffalo field goal. And the 11-yard bangs it through. And that will give him a 12-point
back away.
lead.
Taking your Apple Watch.
So a good snap, good
Yes,
hold,
I am.
and right
Taking
down
your
the
house.
middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to have, partner.
I already called it.
mean
I already
like,
called it
kick
consumer.
Exactly.
Well, that was a nice
Touch.
score.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
Whatever.
Obviously, it's working for me.
Well, it's also because you've played a lot of Madden and you know how to play.
I barely won last time. You annihilated me.
Scott just said, David, your dad has never
Now
punted
after
in
the
his
made field
life.
goal, Hauschka back out onto the field to kick it away.
Be glad he went for the field goal.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Down it. Thank you.
And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. Here comes Kirk Cousins now to lead his offense back out there. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones,
Why
the ones
isn't
that
he in
really
this
know how to
one?
lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown.
I know he's in the game,
Big
but like,
thanks to the defense.
he's one of the superstar X Factors.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
If you intercepted that, I would lose my...
Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Come on, go. He's still going. He's still going. Look at your guy.
And now we'll have to go on the road to play
No!
in week 17.
The fat guy was just like...
On the surface,
He wasn't
like
gonna catch
Houston,
him.
they have the quarterback as well, Deshaun Watson,
I
that
don't want
scares
to read
everyone.
that.
But I'm picking Tennessee as the team that could go deeper because of their defense. That's really a top 5 defense on any given Sunday. Their ability to rush the passer, their ability to play the ball in the air. I like that Tennessee team. I think Ryan Tannehill switch to him at quarterback has really energized that club.
He said, is Diggs on a milk carton? He seems to be missing.
He's one of your top receivers and you're not utilizing him.
I don't know who he is.
Stephon Diggs?
What does he dig? Dirt? Stone? Pick a play. Wait, what did I even pick? I didn't even watch.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25
Whatever.
all the way to the red zone now
Really?
for 1st and 10. Cousins now. And he's got it.
Caught it, though.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100
no,
the magic
I'll make
number
it.
for a really good game for a receiver?
This.
So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. It was Teron Johnson that time who had that play covered from the start.
I don't care. That's the thing. Hurry up!
I've already picked my play.
No, you haven't.
On second and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. To the air again.
Touchdown. You can't see me.
The big tight end for a Viking
Rudolph
touchdown.
the red-nosed reindeer. The only person who can get me wins.
As the first half is winding down.
He just now
his
scored.
Guys are back within a single
Okay, I'm going for the pad attempt. I've learned that several times.
Finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that will shave one more off this lead.
It says fashion show.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Someone did. Someone's commenting on it.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Click on it and you'll see live. Gonna pick a play or no? Do the better.
I'll pick a random and just get a touchdown off of it.
No, you won't. I'll stop you for 4 down.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big...
That's caught inside the 20.
Yes, haha.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Wait, no, you get ball. You get ball.
I kicked off. You kicked off to me first.
So now you get ball.
Bills with
you
the
kick off
lead,
to me,
and
so now
they'll
I
get
kick
the
off to
football first as the second half is underway. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And they'll be set
fumble,
nicely
catch the
here
ball
as
and
they
run.
have it up to the 35-yard
Gonna be a
line.
fumble.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
I'm gonna intercept it right
pass
here.
was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising.
I'm gonna intercept it. I'm gonna intercept it.
Screen pass is taken away. You're talking just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver.
Okay, bet. Because I know you're poor.
Okay,
okay, I'll intercept it. I'll intercept it. I'll intercept it. I'll intercept it. Here you go. Right here. See?
On first down. Goal.
See?
You didn't intercept it. Where's my $100?
Because it's not a pass. It has to be a pass.
No, you said the next play you intercepted. Because I picked the run play.
That's how it works. Pick a pass play. Pick a pass play. Pick a pass play. I'll run it. Because I know you're poor.
Didn't happen on that play.
I've seen your
The
cash.
last
Bet
run
on it.
good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Allen. He'll let it go deep for Foster. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he gets it.
See, I intercepted it. See?
Inside the 10.
See, I got a 36-yard reception.
36 yards on the play.
See, I'm winning. I don't know how
I guess
you're
that
losing.
answers the question of whether or not they're
I'm
going to try to
24,
be
you're
conservative
19.
and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. team's not playing to protect leads.
That's a YouTube strike.
Oh no. What's a YouTube strike?
3 strikes, you get your channel deleted. But not for bad stuff. Like, I mean, honestly, what did I do?
I don't understand. How is that a strike?
Drugs.
Is that strike?
Says the person that goes every day.
Sniffles? Because of a kid?
No, I've seen you outside.
What can they do here on 2nd and goal?
Sugar.
3 red zone trips
Probably,
so far.
I don't think it
have
was
yielded
sugar.
2 touchdowns and a field goal.
White substance.
They run. It's goal.
Fumble! Fumble!
No.
Let's go!
And the Vikings pick up the
Told you, fumble. Told you you're gonna be fumbling.
There is his guys will get the football back.
On the defensive side.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control.
The kitchen sink.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes
that what it's called?
them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Hurry up! You only have 1
Has to go
second.
out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the
Why'd you
defense
call
is mentally
timeout?
ready to take care of it.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call the timeout. It's just their
You're not
first,
getting a
so 2
safety, I'm
remaining as they burn one here in this
Hurry
3rd
up.
quarter. Cousins now after the fumble recovery.
Oh,
yes!
Yes!
Third time.
I mean, I lost some
Up by
yardage, but
Jermaine
we
Edmonds, the linebacker. So they've got
All right,
the
guys,
football,
here's the
and they'll start
interception.
right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard
Why can't I
line.
intercept it? Alright, we're gonna go back. We're gonna change
Sets them
teams
up
because I hate these
beautifully
teams and
already
these
in the
teams
red
don't
zone.
always
And you can hear
just
it all
luck.
the way up here. Oski, everyone turn to block, find a spot.
Okay, let's do
And
it
now they're set
then.
up
You
inside
won't
the red
win.
zone for their offense.
No, you
Who
won't.
are you gonna
End
be?
it right now. I'll be the Browns and I'll destroy you.
What?
And now out come the Bills. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's
No, we'll
mistake
steam
of
it today.
fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly
Right
they
after
don't want to
this
do
game.
that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted to practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the
Fumble.
board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Ooh, so he admitted
Now
to
we'll see if
cheating.
they can make it less difficult on themselves
He
on
put
this drive.
hashtag doink.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Hurry up. You're so slow. No. 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 Don't touch me. No. Chicken arm.
They'll try and run
Stop
for
running
first
it.
and goal.
No.
And he'll be stopped just
No.
outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal
Fine,
now.
I'm gonna do.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
No. No. No.
Yep.
And the
Yep.
second wave of tacklers is going to get
Listen,
him as they
you have to
stop
go
him
for a
behind
punt.
the
You're going
line.
for a punt. And
That's
I'm
going to go down as a loss of 5,
No, punt.
and it brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, when
Anthony
it's
Barr
4th
got
down.
a real
you know,
education at
we're
UCLA
tackle you
and
again.
playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside
So that's how it
linebacker,
works.
but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there.
Sacked.
Coming, and he's
Now you're going for a
taken
punt,
down.
sorry.
Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the
oh,
sack.
Should I go for it?
Third and goal, they
Yes,
decided
go
to
for a
throw
punt. Go
it,
for a
but how about
punt.
the play
I'm
defensively?
making sure you're
Couldn't
going
find
for a
anyone
punt.
open. Left him nowhere to
Stop.
go with the
You're stepping
football.
on the
Had to
foot.
absorb the sack.
Go for a punt.
Please
Come on.
stop.
Punt.
Please stop.
Punt. Hey, don't push me. That's abuse. Punt. 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 Why do you have to go for a field goal?
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard
Go.
attempt.
Hurry up.
Pauschke's kick
You're
is
so lucky.
good. And the drive
So
will
lucky
wind
you're
up yielding
so you're so
3.
lucky you're so
They
lucky you're
got
my
the
father.
interception, but very little movement after.
Don't say
and
that.
forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens.
I can go a
doesn't it?
lot of
Certainly
places.
does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's
Little
due, and that's to the
Caesars
defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call
make
sudden
money.
change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire,
Yeah,
and they
say
did,
I'm
holding them to a
16.
field goal.
You're not 6'2".
I can say I'm a midget and it's not my fault.
Fielded about a yard deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
But it's not though. It's like
see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now.
It's maroon. It's maroon.
Give the quarterback some
From
confidence.
what?
Happens.
I don't have a job.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at
Fired
their
from
own
his house.
25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Lose my stuff here.
He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And that'll bring us second down. Let's get back to the playoff picture. We talked about the AFC. Let's look at the NFC. Still, that race starting to come into focus. We know most of the teams. Seahawks, 49ers, Saints, and Packers all in. Vikings in good shape. How do you handicap this race? It seems
You just hit it right in the back of the head.
I think you're spot on because if you were going into the playoffs with these teams,
Come on, almost a 4th down.
who would you make the
I'm gonna go
absolute
for
favorite?
Seattle.
It could be anyone, right? It could be Seattle. It could be San Francisco. It could be New Orleans. I know Minnesota's probably going to come in as a wild card. Green Bay will come in as a division champ, it looks like. The bottom line is Dallas or Philadelphia's got to win the NFC East. And I don't know that anyone wants to go to their home field and play when they have to play in a divisional game. So when it comes to when you get it all together, and maybe that would be a wild card, I would guess, because they'd be the 4th team in. But when you put it all together, it is absolutely wide open about who
Flag
wins
on
the
you.
NFC
Flag
and
on you.
represents
Huh?
for the Lombardi Trophy.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off.
Oh. It's on you.
Looked like some
For what?
hands both
What are they?
ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Press the
A
wrong
toss to
button.
Cook. And
See,
that
look what
play
that
went
did. That
nowhere.
did nothing.
Losing yardage.
He said run the ball once in a while, and I did. Nothing
That'll
happened.
set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins. It's caught. Smith.
You told me I tried to get the players.
How is he wide open?
Because your team sucks.
Herb Smith Jr. 36 yards. As his guys
Oh, okay, I'm doing it.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
There's 12 seconds.
That's you.
14.
Come on, hurry up. Pick a play.
Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. Throwing his Cousins.
Yes.
He dropped it.
Wait, what? How? He literally carried it in. He carried it in and then dropped it. That should be a...
They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points.
I'm watching it.
3rd quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd.
Yeah, he caught it. He legitimately caught it.
Again, I keep
Look,
coming back
catches
to
it.
I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know a kicking an extra point being down 1 does.
It went off my player and he missed it.
It went off his player. He caught it and then dropped it. That counts as a catch.
No, you have to receive it through the catch.
That's stupid. Like you. IQ of goldfish. Dead goldfish.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
It's like you're kicking.
My kicking was on point. You're the one that keeps giving me the ball on the foot.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's fight then.
Oh, be careful. The mic.
Yeah, I'll strangle you with the mic. Hey, Listen,
the Bills
buddy.
come to the line to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down.
Fourth quarter.
Increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it?
It's not as high scoring as it was last time.
No, not really.
So
but if I can get a touchdown and I can block you from here, and I get a touchdown here, if I can just hold you off, I win.
Gore. Shamar Stephen there on the tackle. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46.
See, here's the thing. If you get a fourth down here, you're not kicking.
That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that
Yeah, you'll have
ticking.
to punt.
I'll go for it on 3rd and 3.
Why?
The Bills on 3rd down. 2 for 5
you're
to
too
this
close.
point.
Evan,
Here
back him
it's
up.
3rd and 3. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gore.
No, it's not fair. Push him out of
first
first down.
He's brought down.
Cut his legs off.
That's a bit excessive.
That's what you said last game. On our first game, you said to cut my players.
Starting to have on this game.
No, you said cut his
They're a
legs
little bit
off.
slower. That front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take
He doesn't
over in
play
this game.
football. Rudolph, a reindeer.
But
Look at those non-sweep runs. That's what he said.
the what?
Non-sweep runs.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's. I'm trying
2
to.
first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Keep like this.
And now they'll throw with Allen.
Oh, interception. Come on.
Complete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen.
Wide open.
This will be caught.
That should have been an interception. My guy was right on that target.
But not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah,
Sweeps were money plays on Madden.
I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Yeah, you kind of are.
Yeah.
Well, at least you are. You're kind of old. Well, yeah, never mind. I take it back. You are old. Thank you. That means I can stay my roof like
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10.
Hey!
At the 36.
That was your fault.
For like a week and a half.
That was your fault. I was upset. I thought my PS4 was
I did too. I was searching it with you.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
That was your fault. You're like, oh, I'll just shut it off. You'll never know what's going on.
First down.
No,
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people.
He
Look at that one, right
typed,
up the gut.
yes, Bill,
So
you
after
are
3
that old.
quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
That's harsh.
But it's true.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, I caught you offside.
And that one was relatively
What'd I
easy
do?
to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiple.
That was your
What
fault.
I
I was
always
looking
love
at
on
you
these
and I was like,
offsides
"Ooh, I'm
is when
playing
each
it."
side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
You see here? I'm about ready to kick the field goal. Which
No!
puts me 30 to 25. No, actually, I'm going to score if I run.
Can you hurry up and pick a play? Just pick a play.
You need to pick a
Got another
play,
1st and 10
weirdo.
as the penalty keeps this drive moving. Following the penalty, it's Gore.
Oh, no, where you
And
going?
not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Anthony Barr in on the tackle. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Here's Gore now, running out of the gun.
Ooh,
And he'll get about 5 here, so
his hand was like
down
out
inside the
the ball.
20-yard line.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
Nice.
Third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Wait, you can hit a field goal from
2
there?
minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game.
Oh, it's 4th down?
Yeah.
No.
So you're gonna go for a field goal? Or are you gonna punt it for your first time in your life? Punt it, punt it, punt it, punt it, punt it, punt it.
So I'm gonna go with points because the points are points. And I'm hoping
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
No, why did I do that?
Hauschka's kick is good.
No, decline it, please.
Flag is down. If
Please
this is
decline
on
it,
the
please
defense,
decline it.
they're going to
Please,
get the first.
please.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Besides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Yes, you did. You literally used the force. You're like, push, just get
I
through it.
used the force.
Yeah. I mean, you look like Darth Vader. Old.
Now I just gotta wear some more time off the clock.
That play
Wait, this is
seems
4th
to
down?
never work, but they were able to draw him off on 4th, and now it's 1st and 10. Here's Gore. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Oh, come on. If I can score, if I can stop you from scoring, and then
able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown.
Hey, how about I just let you play?
Been in this spot before. Now
Here's the thing. If I can hold you off to 4th down, I let you kick the field goal for the 3 points. That's 30. But if I can score a touchdown, that's 31.
Second, third guy in.
Hurry up, play. Stop wasting time.
Get a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Slow.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch.
Good. You should.
And then I read to see what it was, and I realized,
is it a run play? Oh, it might be a run play.
Now here's a sneak.
It's the quarterback sneak. I got 1st down.
The quarterback sneak. I'm a wiggly worm.
But I see the closed fist of the
referee.
4th
and inches.
That means 4th down.
Field goal. Just do a field goal. Please, just go for a field goal.
No, but if you're
just do it. Just do it.
3rd down, you draw it up to get it.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Maybe they were thinking.
Just go. Just go.
Territory.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I got time to score. I got time to score. I got time to score. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
How do I miss a field goal?
So we would have figured that one for 3 points in the bank, but this game, can be unpredictable at times.
Yeah, he knew he needed to pull it ever so slightly to get it going in the right direction, but he seemed to put a little too much on it, and from short range, that is a bad miss for an NFL kicker.
What guy?
They'll look to throw.
He caught it.
Oh, this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
Hold up.
Just hit the middle button.
I just got my call on timeout.
You got to watch it.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
I like how the screaming out says, defense, pick a play!
Cousins now from the 50.
He should have caught it.
Ball away and it falls incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
12 seconds.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Please beat my dad for this video.
On 1st down, that leads to a 2nd and 10.
Doink number 2 is
You
not.
need at least yards.
Here's Cousins.
Caught it! Caught it! Caught it! Caught it! 5 seconds on the clock. 5 seconds on the
It's a gain of 34.
timeout.
And now they're
I
going
called
to
timeout. My last timeout.
Huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win.
You got lucky.
Yes, I did. I have 1 second on the
You
clock.
need to kick a field goal, David.
Wait, really?
If you kick a field goal and make it,
How do I
win.
do that? How do I do it? How do I do it?
Formation,
Suggestions.
Field goal.
Field goal.
Square.
Wait, I'm not gonna win though. Well, yeah, I will.
28
So it
to
all
27.
comes down to the foot of Dan Bailey. The clock
Please score.
showing
Just
just
please
one
score.
tick. This for the win.
Yes, I won.
And his kick
That
is
good?
through.
I won.
It is good. Dan Bailey, the hero as time expires. And it'll be a fun time of the Twin Cities tonight. The Vikings win it. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late
I
points
won.
get scored.
Haha, you suck.
On the kickoff.
I won the rematch.
At the end of the game,
Change teams
they
though.
knew what they had to do. Just make
No,
sure
I don't want to randomize them.
just take care of
I'm
it.
playing the Browns. You play Colts.
Seriously, you want to lose?
Exactly what they did.
No, I don't.
Browns are not good.
Yes, they are.
No.
Exit out of the game. Excellent game, fellas. Yeah, I destroyed you.
Whatever.
By a point.
You got lucky. If I'd have went for it each time.
Hey, it's like last time. You got me by a point, right? Last time?
2. It was 2.
Oh.
I beat you.
All
by
right,
2
custom
points,
game. See,
64
custom game.
66.
Look, you're already Colts.
I'm already Colts.
Let's go with the Browns.
77.
Whatever. Just be quiet.
Long throw. Is that right?
Let's go.
We're going to, what stadium you want to do it in?
I don't care.
No.
No. Browns, yeah. Browns. Light snow.
This is for Scott. If he's still on.
He's still on you.
Light snow. Playing the Brown Stadium. Ready?
Isn't Caleb? Wait, no. Are they the Ohio Cleveland Browns or no?
Cleveland, Ohio Browns. They're in Cleveland.
Here we go. Want to see me beat you? About to beat you again.
This is the tiebreaker, and I won't beat. So, I have the Colts. You have the Browns. I predict.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach.
50.
Okay, Coach. You know, the folks in the dog pound, they live for games
Oh,
like
look, that
this.
was snow.
Snowy conditions here at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Indianapolis
I don't think
Colts.
that's possible.
So a very short kicker. This will be taken by one of the young men. And they're going to wind
Trust me,
up with
Browns
pretty
are
good
actually
starting
really good.
field position as they get it up past the 35.
Trust me, they do a lot of good interceptions.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action now, Brissett. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Interception.
No.
What'd I tell you? What did I tell you?
Greedy Williams picks it off. And he'll get this back
I told you.
across the
Interception.
midfield.
I told you the Browns are good. No, they're not good.
It's repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings. We need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were
Sorry, but it's
all
not
week
working out for
long
me
pointing
today.
out to their defense, then the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Meanwhile, they
No, he
take a
didn't.
shot to start
Not
the
even
drive,
close.
but this is going to wind up incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended
Pick
receiver,
play.
but it'll be
Pick
second
play.
down.
Hurry up and
So now
pick
second
play.
and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw, Mayfield. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins.
Suck.
And he goes down, but not before getting this
Destroying the
inside the
Colts. I think Browns are better than the
25.
Colts.
That one covers
I'm
24
going to
yards.
Ohio
It's a first
State.
down.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, Can you reward yourself by keeping him on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one.
But I'm about to beat you.
Laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
I mean, yeah, I like the Colts.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game
Browns,
progresses,
they got a lot
because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in
mascot?
so many ways.
Yeah, the mascot always plays.
Teams like to be strong down the middle.
No good.
And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam
Come
routes,
on,
the
pick your
in routes.
play,
Yeah,
old
you're
man.
right. Probably see more of that.
Beard,
It takes a lot
white
of
beard,
courage and
with some hair,
fortitude to go in the
bald.
middle as well. And he's got it.
Another shot from the
I'm not
9
going
on
bald,
second and goal.
Let's see why. Just like Adam.
Red.
Going to the air again with Mayfield.
And that's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Yeah. And it's by Odell.
There to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first.
How does it feel to be
here in
losing
this
by the
opening
Browns?
quarter. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
Yeah,
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good.
Unless I intercepted again.
Anyway.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. The point after, no gimme.
Like they were purposely throwing to my players. Like two players over there, like threw it, and the guy was so far down. Like he was like, our players were here, your players were there, and he threw it. He's like, okay, here you guys go. And he's like, oh, thank you. So.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
Kind of it is.
This will be taken short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Back onto the field come the Indianapolis Colts. And earlier when Jacoby Brissett first came onto the field, we were talking about his season and how the Colts, it just hasn't gone their way this year. Remember, they were 5-2 at the halfway point, but then just one win in their next 6 games really doomed the season for Indianapolis. But they did have some injuries. Marlon Mack was injured. He had T.Y. Hilton in and out due to injury
If I
as well.
intercepted
And don't
that,
forget about the kicking woes. As good as Adam Vinatieri has been throughout his career, the 46-year-old struggled at times this season, and you can pin a couple of losses squarely on the kicking game. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And now a shot into coverage downfield is complete. A huge play that time for the Colts. 47 yards.
But we spent a lot of time
he literally grabbed around his waist.
Masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 2. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get hammering for the goal line. He loses the
No!
I think the Browns got it. They did.
You've got to be kidding me.
Give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, got the ball free
You
from
actually
him.
suck.
That's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know who you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Cleveland Browns ready to set up shop for their next drive. And this is a Browns team, Charles, that has been on a roller coaster ride this year. Entered the season with all those expectations. One bright spot's been Nick Chubb.
And who's there to stop me? Huh? Who's there to stop me?
They didn't string together back-to-back wins until week 11. And they've just been treading water all season. And get this, they're not going to finish above 500 this year. The last time that the Browns were above 500, 2007.
And just think that that would have been, or let me rephrase that. That should have been a heck of a goal for this franchise to show considerable growth, right? Move above 500 and show that they're going to be a contender for years to come. But things really got out of whack in the offseason. All of a sudden, people were talking Super Bowl. I don't know how we got there. All right. Even with hindsight,
Is that Odell?
How does that discussion
yep,
come
it's
about?
Odell.
But it was. Super Bowl, playoffs, all of that. So now it looks like a major
Odell.
disappointment when they could actually finish 500, which should show growth.
Well, sometimes expectations come, but for not the right reason. I mean, Baker Mayfield, he's a guy that makes a lot of headlines, OBJ, and a lot of drama this year. Sometimes those headlines. He's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard
Got him.
line. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, first down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on second down.
The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. Mayfield. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown.
How's it feel to suck?
A 5-yard touchdown
The game's
catch.
not over yet,
And
Bob.
the Browns are going to
I
tack
just
on
scored
to their
like 2
advantage.
touchdowns
2. That's not enough.
in the first
That's 2
quarter.
really excellent drives for them to start this ball game, both ending with touchdown passes.
In big picture, they look
For
great,
what?
don't they? Like a well-oiled machine right now. But let's down focus a little bit and talk about the guy calling the signals and throwing the passes. He is playing with precision right now, scanning the field and making excellent throws.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
Stop zooming out.
I didn't zoom out.
It's your fault. Thanks for the 2-point conversion.
So the try for 2 good.
I didn't do anything. That's you.
I didn't do it. I'm
So
trying
they go
to.
with
Whatever,
the answer
whatever.
on the 2-point try, and
You're
they
just
convert a
mad
charge.
that I'm
And a good
destroying
job by
you.
the
You're
offense
just
figuring
mad.
out their 2-point play and using it well.
What?
It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's
What are you
strategy now.
doing?
When I talk with coaches
What was
and when
that?
we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now,
Nice.
something they never really did before.
You're so good. The orange target is where it lands.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least for no
Nice sack. You
escape,
suck.
and he goes down. Mac Wilson in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Okay, I'll go
Well,
forward
someone's
then.
been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
What if we fumble it next round? What if we fumble right here? What if we fumble right here? What if I intercept it? What if I intercept
They're
it?
going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
We know it's a pass. It's a pass. No, it's not even a pass. It's a pitch.
On 3rd down, a run by Mack. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed.
Oh, you gonna punt it?
No.
You gonna go for it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see it. Let's see it. Let's go.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Oh, final play, hurry up, and you go.
15-0 our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it here.
Throw it. Throw it.
Looking deep here for Ebron. He's got a man complete. And he'll have
LeBron
it past
James.
midfield,
Although I
almost
blew
to
it
the
wide
40
open.
before being taken down. 4th down conversion
And
plays.
just look at it.
Usually
Shows you
think
the
about
level.
2-3 yards, maybe 10.
Yeah, because
Not
there's
there.
like
What a
lights now.
huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Tackle made by Demarius Randall.
You're already sitting down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain.
That was your fault. If you wouldn't attack me all the time, I wouldn't have to. Hey, ow! Ow! My arm fell off! Ow!
Your arm fell off? No one's... Ow!
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
You guys have to smack on that.
Throwing. Brissett. And the catch made by Hilton. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
I'm going for a touchdown.
They're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. Defensively, they just lost him. He was waving his arm saying, I'm wide open. They found him.
Yeah, and it's so interesting about when a receiver starts to wave his arms because some guys right off the line of scrimmage, they declare themselves open. Those guys throw the one arm up, hit me right now. In this case, he was so wide open that he was frantically trying to get his attention to make sure he got the football. And then I'm sure his only thought when the ball was in the air, don't drop it. Had too much time to think.
12 more yards there and another first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it?
I'm on my
How
stream.
about his ability to break tackles?
Ow! My leg fell off! Help me!
Oh, good. You can't pick a play.
Yeah.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Mack. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know we don't talk about it enough,
but
the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
To the other side, no.
Brissett.
You suck.
Down he goes.
Woo, Kobe.
So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Turn middle, boys.
Which means it had to be good coverage, just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Your players about to fight, they just like a sissy fight. They're like, eh.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He's
got it.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 32 that time.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it.
Yes!
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. But for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer.
He touched me.
But when a
Go
guy
away. Go away.
in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away.
Ah, my finger.
Because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Mayfield looks to throw.
Wide open.
He's
Wide open. Wide open. Ooh, you can't see me. I'm John Cena.
David Njoku with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Come on.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into your broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is taken just shy of the 10 here.
You just push my player.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Push you, boy. Push you right out of your chair. You're going to fall and you're coming. Go.
Marlon Mack now heading back out there. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way.
Go, play.
As well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore. Or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball.
Fight me.
That kind of game.
All right, they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here.
Don't forget that one.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
You know, if you don't get it in 2 minutes, I get the ball anyway.
You're actually, but I'm getting a score right now.
No, you're not.
A reminder coming up at halftime while the 2 of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis on this first half. That's caught inside the 20. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. But one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages. You know, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing,
SOS.
change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
You gonna pick a place we can play or what?
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now,
Sack him.
He goes right back the way of Hilton. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the 2. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense. Countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They'll run with Mack.
Finally, you can actually finally get
runs for a touchdown. Marlon Mack with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as his guys are able to pull a bit closer. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
I will beat you with the foot. Almighty foot! Hey! No! Oh no! Oh no! Ow! I hate you. You're so mean.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25.
35 seconds, I can get a touchdown on that.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do
just
anything
like wide
crazy.
open.
The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room.
Are you calling timeout, huh?
In the second half, but there's a part of me that looks at this and
you don't get the ball back.
First half going my way. I have a little
For second quarter when it's over, you don't get
go
ball
ahead and
back. I
try
do.
to extend
I
things.
know.
You've got some good plays drawn up. You might want to think about them right here.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Lamb.
Caught it.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside.
You're just going to use all of your timeouts, really.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mayfield now. Open man is Higgins.
I didn't score a touchdown.
And down inside the 15.
You're wasting all your timeouts. You're dumb.
Now the Colts will
You're acting like me right now.
Final timeout.
Dumb.
As they'll stop it with
You're not
17
stopping
seconds
me.
to go
That's the thing.
in this first half of action. Mayfield
buddy.
now.
See how you do it.
11-15 through the air. Here's first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to
Caught
throw.
I told you you're not stopping me. Ooh, 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 ooh.
As the first half
Can't
is
stop me. I
winding
told
down.
you. It's
And
impossible.
the Browns are going to tack on to
My
their
team's too
advantage.
good.
It's the Browns. They're not good.
Sometimes just understand
What is that right there, then?
You're gonna throw it to.
Video
Give him
game?
an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for two. And again, it's Mayfield.
Got him.
And he's got it.
Nope.
So the try for two successful.
Your team sucks.
And that
30 to
bumps their
12.
lead up even
Might as well just
further.
send it here.
So they're able to throw
Suck.
it in for the 2-point
Not even.
conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful
Hey,
here because
I will
if
beat
you
you
do get
up.
an interception and it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Now the Browns will use the first
You're
of
mean,
their
you know
3
that?
timeouts as they'll
Sit
stop it with
I don't want
14
to.
seconds to go in this
I'm
first
scared.
half.
Pick a play.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Pick a play.
Pick a play.
I want to go have lunch
Why?
because I'm hungry.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Kirk's like waiting for it. And you. Hurry up, you're not going to score a touchdown. I'll just get the ball again. Score another
I'm
touchdown.
waiting on you.
The Colts come to the line,
You
ready to
stop
start
complaining.
their next drive. Time here for
See,
likely a
this
couple
is why-
plays.
see, you're
if they
getting mad
want
'cause
it,
you know
but
you're
with the field
losing.
position what
I didn't
it
call
is,
a
maybe
timeout.
better suited to
I
just
have
sit on
none.
this one.
You totally, I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over.
yeah.
But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the
What?
basics are. You
How?
run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little
Whatever,
swing pass and try and get my linemen out in space and see if they can chop a
Stop
hole
rocking
into the
that chair. It's not a
secondary, see if he
rocking
can
chair.
run a little bit.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And with time
And?
quickly fading here in the second
If I
quarter,
intercept
not
it,
sure
huh?
how
If I intercept
aggressively,
play.
offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
That's caught at the 25.
Someone
And
throws
he
it there.
finally goes down
Oh, I
at
don't
the
have any timeout.
23-yard line. So
Dang
we
it.
reach halftime.
Ha, 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 ha.
And
I get ball
just
again.
Like that, on we head to half number 2. The lake effect
Nice, the
snow
kick
set to
sucked.
continue for the second half of action as we are
kick
back
literally
underway.
sucked.
I went out of bounds.
Your kick sucked.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
No.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
First down.
A dime? No, go for dollars. Big dollars.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing. Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Oh, come on,
incomplete.
Beckham.
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear in film session. But, Coach, I was throwing it to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though. Such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion because most of the time we expect it.
Jarvis Landry.
That's a penalty.
You can't see me.
Cleveland.
Told you.
Jarvis Landry. 60 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's
your team sucks.
You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player,
I was beating them by like 30 points.
And I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Hey!
I didn't do it.
Go for 2 when you're up that much.
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side.
I took the thing out of your ear. Ow, my arm.
They did.
Ow.
Good. I killed him.
Oh.
I killed him. I'm going to win now. Did it hurt?
Yes.
You all right? Ow. Obviously, you're fine. Ow!
Want to fight?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Once you go down practice, falling down and bleeding.
I won the last fight.
Whatever.
On the couch.
Will you please go?
No, because I don't want to kick it.
Because you know I'm going to score.
No, you're not. You suck.
Following the
you scored like 2 touchdowns.
Now to kick it off. This will be taken very short. And they're going to have really good starting field position here. That's taken up close to the 40.
We're going to intercept it this play. I'll shake on it, too. I bet you $1.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that.
It's caught. Inside and he takes this one.
Nice.
We should have done that.
Jack Doyle.
It went off 3 different people and he thought
and the Colts are able to cut into this
joint
lead.
number 5, maybe 6.
We were just saying off-air during
halftime.
Just
play the game, man.
And how would it start? Well, it started in a hurry.
Yeah, they have to get back into the game, right? So if you're going to do that, you think to yourself, we need points right here on the opening drive. But even in their best game plan.
Finally, you're actually getting points. Good job. I'm still beating you by 18.
Probably not.
No, probably not, but they got it in a big way. So they go with the pass. It works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion. But the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Odell Beckham now marching back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its
retry.
struggles this
Here we go.
entire game.
Do it again.
Offensively, they've had their way with it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Oh, if he would Odell would have dived and caught that.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Good job by this defense, and now playing what they call complementary football. Offense scores a touchdown for them, so they come right out, force what should be a 3-and-out, and keep the momentum squarely on their side.
He'll look to throw.
What?
Yes.
Just hit his back. It's just like.
Yes, now my
And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Well, Charles, I guess the only thing I can think there is they've got a 3-score lead, and they're
on the
saying,
court.
we're not going to lose this, so
Literally
let's
on the
have
court.
some fun. I don't know why you go for it.
I think that's as good an explanation as any, and we all know that certain coaches are more aggressive than others. That call to me, the fantasy people loved it, right? Anybody's going to touch the ball, gain yards, maybe put more points on the board. They're happy that they kept it and did that. So, very interesting deal there, but I'm with you on that one. Maybe he just says, what the heck, we can't lose. Let's go ahead and keep trying to win or add to our lead.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Yes or no? Yeah, good. You got
on play action, Brissett. He's going to let this go end zone for Hilton. He bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not
Stop looking at me.
What else you do? You make your defense mad. Yeah. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Here's Brissett. He's got it to Hilton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball to the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Guys, when this game is over, I'm just going to warn you, I'm going to be dead, so it's probably the last screen.
To the right side to Eric Ebron. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd.
Guys, make sure to sub to the channel because it's going to be my last stream. I want to hit 100 subscribers before I die. So, as soon as this game is over, I'm literally running outside the door because I'm scared. Hey, buddy, what you doing?
So 2nd and 8.
As soon as the game's over, as soon as I see the things go, when it says Colt and when it says Browns beat Colts, I'm on my god.
Run with Mac.
Oh, I ran it. I picked the pass play.
Pick the pass play. Obviously you did.
It's a loss of 7.
Like you?
Yeah, because I tried to throw the ball.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I get him talking a lot of smack, but in the end, I'm still going to win.
Of that defense right there. Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed
have
to
a timeout, though.
Right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to
try
and
find something. You didn't have any timeouts left, though. You were
There's nothing available there for him.
Oh, yeah. Do you get that every quarter?
Do you even play, bro?
Do you even win, bro? About to beat you twice in a row. I'm scared after this. I'm gonna die.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Brissett now. This is caught. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Looking to run with Matt. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are like...
And he will fight
Yay, good job. Team sucks.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. Well, he's done his part, Charles. No doubt about that. Maybe he's going to go over the sideline now and tell this defense, hey, let's go. Step up.
And if they do, they've got a chance because right now he's become a force that hasn't been stopped from his side. 3 touchdowns rushing already. Eager for more. If they get any type of stops, we've got a heck of a game on our hands.
They'll try to run it with Mack, and he will find the
good job
again. So he gets the touchdown.
Still 10 points ahead of you.
2-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
No, sorry.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
Pan out for you.
We'll be back after this. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance.
What turnover? My character's wide open.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do.
Same play, boys.
They get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Mayfield on first down. He finds his target, Beckham.
Yep, I went for it.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I do that almost every time.
In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think in clement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. That'll bring up second down. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He got the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle.
Your team is legitimately doo-doo.
That one goes for 30 yards.
Yeah.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for him.
We're going to run out of the end zone.
The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'll hear it when I go to live stream.
They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. To throw, Mayfield to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Now Mayfield on
and touchdown.
Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown.
Yeah, you.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And it's good.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Someone's back. Nice touchdown. Thank you.
Got back.
No. name Andrew.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Andy's back? Oh, hello, Andy.
Is this Andy the one that threw 20 bucks at us?
Here's Cyber now to kick it off.
He's losing bad, as you can see. He said the Browns are good, but I'm showing him up. Yes! Oh, if I would have taken.
I was on the ground already.
This thing is either delayed or it's like slowed down.
On the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. And now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time? Hopefully with a chance to win.
Oh, my character almost caught that.
Away and incomplete.
Close.
T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Nice.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only a yard of the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Brissett. He wants it all for the end zone.
Interception. No. Interception. What did I tell you?
Greedy Williams picks it off.
What did I tell you?
He takes it up past the 30-yard line.
You absolutely suck.
Both defenses
sorry, but you suck.
But they've been good enough to get them this lead and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch, counter, punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken.
No, you're not.
Land. Nice play by them on defense.
He said, ha.
The Browns drive about to get started. That turnover might
it's
just
like,
about do it here. 4th
like
quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart.
And he caught it. And he's gone. And he's gone. And he's gone. What about that? You suck. See, look, he's even clapping too. Your team sucks.
And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Hey, David.
Huh?
You're grounded. You're so grounded.
Help me.
Where'd you pick? Field goal?
You count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field. Maybe catch them back on their heels. And that's exactly what they did.
It's a fake.
They threw it downfield and really created a big
sure.
Yeah, you said
it is
jumbled.
good. Yay.
Defensively.
He said LOL.
Extra point by Seibert up and good.
Score.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
I'm going to need you to just come to the ball.
Nah. Sorry. Their team's legitimately doo-doo.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
Last game, the first kid.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And
good starting field
position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35.
Just throw it. I'll just intercept it. You know what I'm saying?
Now here's the signal caller.
Oh, you're finally going for a Hail Mary. You're learning. You're learning. He's learning the ways, finally.
They had a victory.
I know which way you went. I know which way. I know which way you. Oh, she went for Gold Coast. Okay.
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory, like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
You went for the first one.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Went for the one that slants over. Yep, knew it.
Brissett looking deep for Hilton, and this will be caught at the 30. It's a gain of 35. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back, They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Brissett on first down. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come
I realize
down.
if you just get a touchdown,
Last play went for over 30 yards. This
then
one not
you're
quite
giving me
as
the
big,
ball,
but still over
and then I
20.
get another touchdown.
No, you're not supposed to get another
That's the
touchdown.
point. You literally can score all you want, but I'm still gonna just get another touchdown. What, like you're gonna do to the Vikings?
I tried.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. To throw, Brissett. The quick slant.
Ooh, that's
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout.
I like
But you
messing
can
with
also
this thing right
factor
here.
in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
You know, it's just satisfying to me.
That's good because it helped me out.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. On second down, here's a run with Matt.
Touchdown.
And he takes
Finally,
it in
he
for a
sucks.
Colts score. A 3-yard touchdown run.
He said,
and
"Come
the
on, dude."
Colts are able to cut into this
Hey,
lead.
whose side are you on?
Mine.
And
Because
his
you suck.
touchdown is 4th, puts him just
Oh, don't
one
worry, I'll
shy
score a touchdown
of the
right here. Just
NFL
wait.
record in a single game.
And we all know
It's at least
he
gonna
would
be on
love to
second
get to
down,
that record
probably.
and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order
No,
to
he's going for a
impress in this one,
2-point.
does
To
he?
go for 2, David.
What a performance.
getting
What an
beat
absolute
bad.
great game that he's had here in this one.
And
Oh,
it's intercepted
interception.
at the goal line. Picked off
Wait,
by
can this count as a
Demarius
touchdown?
It counts, it counts.
Randall. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. And he takes
Your
it
team
all the way
sucks.
back. It's a pick 2 if
You
like
actually
it.
suck.
I'm still down by 20.
See, there you go. There's your, you told me. I tried, and I just got 2 extra points from that, so.
Could have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that,
Oh my God.
you're exactly right.
The
with
Browns
math.
suck.
Don't you feel like you would have
He said
counted
yes.
for more, found their way all the way
He's on
back
my
to the
side,
end
not
zone
yours.
And gotten the 2. That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
This will be fielded at the 8. And nice work on the return as he'll
All right, right
start
here.
their drive
It's either gonna be a
just
touchdown or
past
second
the
down.
30-yard line.
Yeah.
Be second down.
No, on second down, and
Now
I'll
time
catch
to
the thing.
discuss Odell Beckham Jr. This defense,
It's either gonna be
they wouldn't mind
Odell,
not seeing him again
13
for a while.
or
3
85.
trips to the end
So
zone.
one
How
of
about
those
that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Trade him over to our team so we don't have to
Finally, good job.
It's intercepted.
I mean, I intercepted you, so.
Kenny Moore.
There you go.
All the way down inside the
Dang.
35-yard line.
He's like, yes, guys, look what I did, look what I did.
Their
And
passing
then
game has been
we were like,
spectacular this
but
afternoon.
we've intercepted it so many
Finally, a win
times.
for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Matt. Room here to run. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. And this is
Why did he go out of bounds?
Because your
But no,
team
they'll say
is
out of bounds. He
doo-doo.
caught it but was not in bounds, incomplete.
Oh, my, you know that's one that he'll want to have back. I mean, they did
Made the right
everything
player.
right. Got the linebackers commit on the play action. He just flat out missed.
On second and goal, Brissett. And it's caught.
What are you doing?
He'll get into the
I
end
wasn't
zone.
throwing it to him.
Touchdown,
I was going to the T line.
Indianapolis.
I mean, he caught it,
He
so
caught it.
you're lucky.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns
Starting to
here
catch
so
up a little
far.
bit.
And
It's so
thanks to
good.
the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
What are you doing? You're giving me like the 40? It said stuffed. What, are you trying to do that to get the ball back?
Yeah, if I can get it within 10
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them just be prolonging what's really already been decided.
I'm an angry bird. Hey, don't hit me. Yeah, Andy, by the way, after this, I'm dead. Like, he's gonna beat me.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it, and it's knocked away and incomplete. Pierre Desir able to get a hand in and make that play. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing.
My players like ducks. They're like, nah, brother.
Receiver dominated. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Mayfield.
Yes, please.
No.
Yes, please.
No.
Your team sucks. Ooh, and it's by Beckham Jr.
Boy, you have a lot of Jordans.
Oh, no, I don't.
And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late. And
you're losing by 20 points.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time? That maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? The other thing
no, you can't. Just be honest with yourself.
I can't stop you.
Just be honest with yourself. No, you can't. You can't score 3 touchdowns.
Extra point by Seibert up and
you're over here like,
decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Eat a Snickers. What?
Tara, he's screwing me.
Wait, she went to view it?
She apparently viewed it or something.
Which one?
Following the touchdown, here's
well, circle back to view it. Yes, you are right. I was screwing him, and I still am.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
You're going for him?
They're down big here late.
No, you don't. I don't have to. Don't have to.
Some people like to do that.
Don't have to. I don't have to.
Who cares? Get out of here and do something some other time.
He's hurting me. He's hurting me. Help! My leg! My leg! My leg's been cut off. I only have one leg.
I just want to put this one behind them. Brissett.
I'm going to throw it.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30.
Finally.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Come on.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Brissett. Short little throw to Ebron.
Get out.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah. I know, that's what it does.
Over 50 yards passing on the day.
So what you're saying is oxygen for everyone catching the ball and trying to defend?
Yeah, especially those guys trying to defend right now.
No doubt. They've got to be a confused group because they haven't been able to defend him very well at all. And I think he just wants to keep firing. When you have that kind of a day, you're just locked in. Just keep calling those pass plays.
Like it in his arms, marriage,
for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the
middle
to
him, you are legitimately... What were you doing?
Outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could
What are you doing? It's fourth down.
Richardson came barreling in for the sack.
Brandon, that's just football.
If you don't make this, it's my ball.
You've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Can I get another touchdown?
So
What do you think?
Forward for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one.
Booth review.
Oh, good. Thank you.
No
Please give
it. This one was over a while ago.
Dad, you have to play.
Oh, they're excited.
You're sitting back like, I feel good
I
now.
thought they were going to
drive about to get started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they...
Finally, good job. Good job.
Picked off around the 41.
I'm just saying this because I know you're not going to score. You're not beating me.
35-yard line. They're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping
those AI characters running to each other, it's like, oh, I'm savvy.
It's still cracked open because they can come back.
All right, guys. Well, as soon as this game's over, I'm going to be running for my life. If you're wondering why my dad will hit me.
And he's got his man. It's Hilton for a touchdown.
In the zone.
Oh, Millie Rock.
34 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6.
They're not going to beat it.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts
well,
more
you did
for
good.
the fantasy
We'll
guys.
say that.
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But
Browns are beating you. How do you feel?
Let's be honest.
Yeah, I think
oh my God, I just dived over.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere.
Are you seriously going for onside?
Focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And they
flag on you.
They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Defense. I'm going to accept it.
So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No,
yeah,
not
Dad,
at all. They're trying to get something going after one there.
Because you guys
you've
aren't
got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
And, he took that.
You got to be kidding me. The guy was on his head. On his head.
Let's go! With 10 seconds remaining.
That is ridiculous. That is so much crap.
Let's go! Well, I'm getting
not happy about this score.
I'm gonna run and hide.
But this
is like hide and seek, but you don't get anything. You're gonna just get beat.
These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
exactly. They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head to head. But that's what visual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
Sky kick.
It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Sky kick.
One shot.
One shot.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because Now
why you're
he's not
wasting all the
going to
time.
erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go
We'll
to the
find
film,
out.
find out where the game was really lost.
Guys, the game
Still
is
in
a
the
Situation now where you're going to
Wait,
make
you
up for
no, you
it.
didn't.
We'll see what they do here. The Colts will use
Alright,
their
guys,
third and
this is the
final
end of the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.